Football is very seasonal. One day you're the cock of the walk, the next day you're a feather duster. That's just the nature of the sport. And well, it appears that harsh reality is currently hitting a lot of national teams right now. These teams used to be some of the best around, but now they feel like old news. Today, we're here to talk about those nations that fall into this category. These are 8 big footballing nations that now suck. We'll start with Italy. These guys are one of the most successful footballing nations in the world. They won the first 2 World Cups they participated in, and only Brazil has more World Cup trophies than them, which means that they're the most successful European nation in the history of the competition. But their reputation no longer matters because they appear to have become really bad in recent years. They won the World Cup in 2006, and in the following edition they failed to get out of their group. Everyone blamed it on the World Cup winner's curse, but it soon became obvious that it was deeper than that. They also failed to make it out of their group at the 2014 World Cup, and you would think that was rock bottom for Italy, but they then went one further by failing to qualify at all in 2018. That was the first time in 60 years that the Italians had missed out on the World Cup. When they won the Euros in 2021, everyone thought the Giants were finally back, but they went on to miss out on World Cup qualification yet again ahead of the 2022 showdown, and it was really crazy because they lost to North Macedonia in the playoffs after finishing second to Switzerland in their qualification group. Now, 4 years later, they find themselves in a similar position. They lost home and away to Norway and finished second to a country who had not been to the World Cup in the 21st century. So now, they have to go through the playoffs again, and who knows what will happen there. Basically, we're staring at a possibility of Italy missing out on a 3rd straight World Cup tournament. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. And Italy's story is very similar to that of another country. Can you guess which one we're talking about? Take a shot at it in the comments, we'll see if you're right soon. While you're there, if you aren't yet subscribed to the channel, go do that right away so you never miss out on our amazing content. Anyway, let's talk about Chile. 10 years ago, these guys were breaking Lionel Messi's heart by beating Argentina to win back-to-back Copa America trophies. They may have never won the World Cup, but they have a 3rd place finish under their belt, and they were slowly becoming regulars at the competition in the 2000s, even memorably pushing Brazil all the way to penalties on their own home soil back in 2014. But now, Chile have failed to qualify for 3 straight World Cup tournaments for the first time in their entire history. In fact, they finished dead last in the CONMEBOL qualifiers, below the likes of Venezuela and Peru, and at the last Copa America they failed to even make it out of their group after failing to beat Canada and Peru. The current state of Chilean football is just really sad, and we can say the same for Sweden. For those who don't know, Sweden actually has a pretty rich footballing history.